What is good, YouTube? What is good, YouTube? Hey, man, it's only a couple more days before you start your fantasy football leagues if you haven't started redraft, dynasty, and stuff like that. So I just want to give a refresher on, players I'm not even thinking about and players that I am thinking about and some sleepers and some other stuff. We're just going to do a refresher course. Of course, I got the infamous notepad from Craft of Mind. Check her out. Let's go with these players absolutely suck. Austin Eckler, Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb won't be ready until halfway into the season. I'm talking about maybe week 6, week 7, week 8. So why would you want to pick him up right now? I got Michael Wilson. I don't know if he'll get from the Cardinals. I don't know if he'll get lost in the shuffle. You got McBride and you got Marvin Harrison Jr. Let's just see how that goes. Maybe you can have him fill in as a sleeper or something like that, but not somebody that you really want to pick up as you start your draft. James Conner only had one season over 1,000 there, folks, and he's always injured. Injured. I'm just saying. I let Alec know. Let's go with Tony Pollard and Aaron Jones. I'm kind of leaning more onto maybe starting him as a running back 2 or 3, maybe 3. Just because of J.J. McCarthy being out, Sam Darnold going to always want to check down to somebody. And I am so far off of Jefferson. I'm not picking him up this season, man. Like, how is he going to get his points if he doesn't get the ball? Please let me know in the comment section what you think about Justin Jefferson. Players I love, C.J. Stroud. He has a super high ceiling. I think he can finish in the top 4 after this season. Hopefully not because he's in my division, but he's looking pretty good. But I'm going to be picking up Jordan Love. I just think he has a very young and very good wide receiver core, unless Christian Watson can't stay healthy. But you got the other folks like Dobbs and stuff like that, players like that that can back that up. Brock Purdy. You guys are sleeping on Brock Purdy, which is fine with me. I'll take him in all my leagues. But check this out. He's quarterback 11 in the 8th round. Huge touchdown upside. Brandon Ayuk, don't know too much about him. I think he's going to be rusty in the first couple weeks if he does play, or he might try to hold out. But those fines are catching up there, little buddy, and you guys do depend on your game day checks. Matt Stafford, he's hurt right now, so I don't know. I've been off of Matt Stafford. I mean, I played him once since he been with the Rams. I played him a couple times when he was with the Lions, but gee, many Christmas. He's always injured. Derrick Henry, I'm still high on. I don't. It's Derrick Henry. You don't think Jackson isn't going to hand the ball off to him instead of running and getting hurt? Come on now. Let's see. Zay Flowers. You got Chris Godwin. You guys are falling off on. He's wide receiver 33, ADP around the seventh round. Bucks didn't put him in the slot that much last year, but he will be full time this year. And from week 15 on, he was wide receiver 9, so I'm gonna pick him up. Let's see, Jake Ferguson. I got Pat Fryermuth as my go-to guy. Last year was Sam Laporta and Trey McBride. I did have Trey McBride, but I just have a feeling that Russell Wilson is going to be throwing to Pat Fryermuth a lot. Jaden Waddle right now is hurt, so I'm kind of backing away from him. Kyle Murray, they drafted Marvin Harrison. Kyle Murray last year, even though he was coming off the ACL injury, had 225 passing yards, 31 rushing yards, 13 total touchdowns, 18.9 fantasy points per game, and they added Zay Jones. So the receiving core has gotten a lot better for Kyler Murray. I just hope he puts down the game stick for his PlayStation 5 or whatever he has. Um, Marquise Hollywood Brown, I was kind of high on him, but he does have a little bit of a shoulder injury, so uh, kind of iffy on that. And I don't care what anybody says during preseason OTAs or whatnot. You still got to look at these players getting hurt because some of these injuries, like a hamstring injury, can linger. Let's see who else. Yeah, Brandon Ayuk. I ain't even. Here's a sneaky leak for you. Rico Dottle, 89 rushing attempts, 365 rushing yards, 17 receiving, 144 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns. I really think he will have more of the goal line stance instead of fat ass Zeke. But I think they'll use Zeke on the goal line stance too because his ass is fat and he really can't do nothing else. But that's besides the point. I'm really up on Rashid Shaheed right now. 75 targets. I think it will go up since they don't have Michael Thomas there, man. So wide receiver 3, or if somebody gets hurt, sneak his ass in. Jalen Warren, as I told you, has a hamstring injury. Again and again for the Bengals, man. I'm not on the Zach Moss parade. I'm going with Chase Brown. In camp, the head coach said he is seeing a lot more RB1 touches, and the coach for the Bengals said he's seeing a lot more consistency. So I hope they play him a lot more. Let's go with everybody's saying Josh Palmer, man, but I'm still not. Brian Robinson Jr. ADP is he's running back 33 right now. 30 red zone carries last year, man. I really don't think Austin Eckler, except in the passing game, is going to be much of a factor. I'm staying away from Devontae Adams. And let me know in the comment section, Devon Achane. Everybody's kind of staying away from him because they don't think he'll have the same workload as last year. And I really hope he doesn't have that much workload because they wore his ass out during the latter part of the schedule and he got hurt. So Devon Achane, are you guys off of him a little bit because of the workload or the injuries? Another one is James Cook, man. I'm just. It always seems like with the Buffalo Bills that their running backs have absolutely sucked this last couple years. But let me know in the comment section, especially you, Serial. Let me know in the comment section what you think about James Cook. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it, people, man. Good luck. Good luck with your drafts that are coming up this week. And let me know in the comment section who you guys drafted. In fact, I'll probably do another video or another live when I do my very first draft so you guys can join me. Please like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on X, which is Girls Advice of Views of Fantasy Football. Peace.